My name is Mohammed Ramzy. I'm an Egyptian originally. I am a senior cloud solutions architect at Darktrace, and I'm a sim racer. Since I was a kid, actually, I've always dreamt of being a racing driver. I started my sim racing career back in 2016 when I found out about GT Academy. I was top 6 in North Africa for the national finals. I'm currently in the professional league at Racing Unleashed, where we compete against some of the fastest sim racers in the world. I have met a friend of mine who also races in Racing Unleashed called Thomas.Herzog. We shared the same passion from the start.
I'm Thomas Herzog and I'm from Switzerland. I'm a more experienced driver. I'm not a sim racer. Back in the days I was a racing driver, not a professional one, but yeah, I have some experience.
Motorsport was not really famous in the country. Once I moved to Munich, I started building my connections in the motorsport industry. From there I said, okay, maybe we can start doing some step-by-step stuff.
I started karting, I was 15 years old. Then I jumped into the Formula Renault car. Then switched up to touring cars. I ended up in the Porsche Cup cars on the Nordschleife in endurance racing back in the days 2010. A few years ago, I take the decision to go back racing, prepare myself into simulator. Found out I was still fast enough to compete on a high level, and that's the reason why I have some dreams to go back racing.
That's why we want to take our next step into racing part. So we want to be racing drivers, and that's how we thought it would be a really good idea to have a test with a professional racing driver to get his feedback if we're good enough to move into the racing world. And we said, okay, why not we do another test together where we join our friend Jean-Luc, who races for Iron Lynx with Mercedes-AMG GT3.
And here you can really go like this. Yeah. And then slowly go to the left.
My name is Jean-Luc. I'm a professional GT3 driver for Mercedes-AMG Iron Lynx.
And you see the black marks here on the track. There is the braking zone.
Misano was my choice because it's a track which I really know really well. I'm spending a lot of track days in a year here because I knew it's a really safe, but at the same time a really enjoyable track.
On this track you learn the visual technique. Look as far as possible. When you arrive here, you brake, but you look as far as possible. Here you brake, release the brakes.
Third gear here. Fourth.
And what my secret target is go with the left tire in between.
I will show you.
Yes.
It's the left or the right one?
The right one.
The car is completely different to the Cup cars, more aerodynamic, it's lower, it's quite stiffer, you have more feedback from the car. That's a real race car, that's for sure.
I let them run with me 3 laps, that they see how to drive the proper line, the correct line, which gears you need to use in the different corners.
Crazy, to be honest. It's a bit tight in the passenger seat, but otherwise so good. Once we drove, it was really nice. Let's see if I'll fit in the driver's seat then.
And then I threw them immediately into cold water, so I let them drive alone. I was also sure that they would not overdrive the car, because I think that they also are really smart drivers as well.
It was gonna be my first time ever to drive a GT3 car, and I have no experience driving a GT3 car before, so I kind of had a little bit of stress. So we started off with 5 laps just to get a feeling of the car, the track.
My strategy is always to start really slow with the drivers, because then they can learn the car, they can learn the circumstances on track, and then they can also adapt to the car and to the track and become faster, sessions by sessions.
Our coach JD, he told us, guys, be comfortable driving the car, drive it as if it's your own car, make connection with the car, know its limits. And to be honest, for me, this is a huge step up when it comes to building your own confidence.
The strategy today was work without data in the beginning, get confident with the car, search your limits, where are you with the car on track.
The whole goal of this test was to drive cleanly on the track, forget about the time, have the feeling where is the right racing line, and from there you build up your speed without looking at the lap times.
I was really nervous. The last night, the last 24 hours. On the other side, I know I can. I have done this for over 4 years. I can hit the track. I can drive these cars. I was really ready to go into this car. When I stand in front of the pit wall and I saw the other cars around me and hear the sound of the engines, that was the moment I realized, okay, now it's going hot.
Once we reached a certain level that we've become quite consistent and fast, that's where our coach came in to analyze the data afterwards.
Throughout the day, if I really want that my clients become fast, I work intensively on the telemetry and on the onboard sessions, and that's the most important thing, that they know why they are fast, that they know why they're making some certain mistakes, so they can adapt to future track days and maybe also to a future race career.
From the first to the last stint is always physical, but it gets more comfortable from stint to stint. The first stint was really hectic. Everything was new. Second time you jump into the car, it was quite easy. And then you can concentrate on other things like shifting your cars around and the speed and improve yourself.
And at the end of the day, we managed to be quite quick, quite clean, with minimum mistakes in our driving, which was really impressive to see how little time we had for a test day, that we can improve so much.
I was really impressed by the driving skill from Mohammed and Thomas. Specifically from Mohammed, he was quite adapting really fast. He was also not killing the speed. He was adapting to the track really fast and just bring a lot of speed into the corners, which was really impressive for the first time sitting in a GT3 car.
I've never even imagined that I would be in this situation to even test drive a GT3 car. Back in the days, I would always watch race drivers on YouTube, racing Formula 1, for example. And I've always imagined myself what would it be like to be in the seat of those guys? And that was only the thinking that I had. I never even ever imagined that I'll be sitting in a racing car, dream coming true.
You never know where this future can bring you, but I was really impressed by the whole day, seeing them listen and also adapting to the car really fast. Shows that not only the potential is here, but also a talent which was not discovered yet.
What's next? I would love to go back in racing. So that's the reason why I spent this test with Mohammed together, and maybe we plan some steps into real racing in the future.
So for the next steps, I am aiming to find some sponsors who can support my journey, and I also want to support their business in terms of growing their business, maybe increasing their customer ads through motorsport. I'm really looking forward to reach out to some sponsors, try and discuss together what are some of their challenges, how I can help them from motorsport side. I've been speaking a lot with different teams and we have potential offers from them. So it'd be really great to continue that dream and to race at the end of the day. Once this happens, I will not only think about myself, and whoever knows me quite good knows that I'm not only in it for just being a racing driver, but I also, my kind of character is like I love helping people out. So if those partners or sponsors who come on board with us, I will definitely do my best for them to grow their business further through motorsport.
They are not only fast drivers, they are all really smart. I think with the right technique, with the right coaches, with the right team, and for sure with the best partners and sponsors, I think these two could really be successful in the racing world. For me, it's a no-brainer that they need to now work hard to get sponsors, to build a beautiful package, to also having a possibility to entering in the racing world.
It was a really great day. I would like to thank, of course, Thomas.Herzog, my friend, who's been on this journey with me since we started.
I also say thank you to the team, Invictus Corse, that they gave us the car, and it was absolutely honorable to drive this car. And say thank you to Jean-Luc.
Thank you so much also to our coach, Jean-Luc Doria. He's been phenomenal during the whole test, and he was treating us as if we were his own kids, really, and pushing us to the limits, and trusting us with the car on our own without any help from inside of the car itself.
It was really fun, and I hope I can come back soon.
To be honest, I would be shocked if I wouldn't see them racing in 2026.